Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter, very censored. Personal growth is still in full effect. It really is. It really is. I can count definitely on my hands. I don't need any other objects. I don't need my toes on this one. I can count on my hand the number of times where I've regressed when it comes to dealing with customer service representatives. But don't worry, peeps. Don't worry, regs. I didn't take any steps backwards. I did not go backwards. Noobs or noob that's still here, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this is almost like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way, but it ain't. And non-verbal communicating peeps, I just wanted to give you an SO because you important. I know you important. You know you important, but everyone else needs to know how important you are. Non-verbal communicating peeps are extremely important. Pretty much so. I did not regress when it comes to dealing with customer service representatives. I have went through the trials and the tribulations and the ups and the downs, and mostly downs and frowns and yelling and trying to figure it all out. But I reached that point. I've reached that point now in my life where the light is on, and I figured it all out when it comes to dealing with customer service representatives. And no, it's not what you think. Even though at one point I used to be one in a different lifetime. In a different lifetime, I used to be a customer service representative, and you would think, or one would think, that it would have gave me an inside track on how to deal, how to cope, how to maneuver everything and anything that can be thrown your way that can catch you out, basically, that can catch you off guard. But I'm here to say that did not help me one iota. That did not help me, period. What helped me was the experience of dealing with most situations, the understanding, dealing with most situations, and just having everything come together, having the light bulb turn on, having just the mindset of I am going to change. I am going to be patient. I am going to basically use every tool that's available to me to be a better human being, and to basically acknowledge that the previous ways, the past ways, just wasn't good enough. And I need to be good enough, and I need this to work out, and I need this to be something different. And when all of that just came together, it just magically took me to a different space, a different place. And now I am there. I don't think I'm ever going back. I don't think I'm ever going back. Even if I were to just say, hop me back in a time machine and I'll go back, way back. How far back? Back. That far back. Even with all of those, I still don't think Actually, I know that it will never be the same again. Shout out Drake. Shout out Drake. This don't happen much, but hey, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Things will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again. Even if I were to hop into this magical time machine, which I'm not going to confirm nor deny if it's real, because if you know, you know. Regs, you know. Noob, hey, I can't admit something. I can't admit to something like that. I cannot. So you just go back and review some of the historical documents, or you just go back and put together the clues, or you just go back to the historical document in particular that will take you there and give you the answer so you don't have to figure it out. Or you can just raise your hand and ask somebody and wait to be called on. I'm pretty sure they will tell you. If not, you can reach out virtually to me and I will tell you, but make sure that we are talking about the same thing. I can't mind read. I can't mind read. I've been practicing. I've been trying to get to a place where that skill set is leveled up, but it just ain't there yet. I just can't do it as of now. It's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. It's something that I am going to get better at, but right now it ain't happening. It ain't working. I need some more practice, and a good kind of practice. Cause just because you practice to do something don't make you good. If you practice bad, you're going to be bad. Perfect practice make perfection. Remember that. Remember that. I don't think I can ever go back to this point or this place where I used to be with customer service representatives, where I'd be so upset, be so mad, be raging like a lunatic, angry like an ant, and disappointed like a ghost at all of the customer service representatives I come in contact with, even though I know it's not their fault. I just needed to vent. I just needed to say some things. I just need to get everything up off my chest and just let it free, let it free, let it free. Bird-like voice. But I'm in the place now where that isn't something that I need to do anymore. I'm more patient. I'm more calm. I can utilize all of the tools that's provided to me, and I'm more aware of all the situations. I am more aware of any and everything that can take place. And even with the things that I'm not aware of, I'm prepared for the unknown. I am prepared for the unknown. And that's what leads me to this. Yeah, there was another opportunity for me to test everything. I didn't know what was coming. I didn't know what to do, basically. Anyhow, anyway, anywho, any, you insert. I gave you multiple choices. You pick, you choose. I'm just a narrator. I'm just the narrator. So I had to reach out to customer service. I had to reach out to customer service to get something activated. I had to reach out to customer service to get something turned on. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, it shouldn't have to take this. It should work like any and every other thing that I deal with. I should be able to either do it via an app, do it online, do it through my phone. Automatically. I should not have to talk to a person for this, but it's a special protocol. It's something that they do. Why? I don't know. And it had me feeling some kind of way, but not that kind of way. I wasn't angry. I wasn't raging. I wasn't mad. I was just curious. I was curious about why, of all people, why of all institutions, why of anything in even your competition allows this to happen those multiple ways I just brought up. But you want human to human contact. You want voice to voice action. Okay, I can play along. But I ain't happy about it. I'm definitely off of my feelings. So I make the call. The call is pretty quick. I didn't have to listen to any bad music. Check. Number one, I was on hold for a silly long time. Check. Number two, and I got a person almost instantly. Check. Number three, but I did have to be transferred. X number one. So I had to be transferred. I got to a person, told them my situation, told them my dealio, and it was like, yeah, okay, you reached the wrong department, you reached the wrong place. But yeah, I followed the instructions, and the instructions led me here. The instructions gave me a number. This number rang you up, and I pretty much read verbatim the message that I got. But yet you're telling me that this is the wrong place. This is the wrong number. All right, okay. No worries. I ain't mad. But somebody should update that information. But I'm not trying to help you. Right now. I'm just trying to get in, get out. Get my situation handled. Get my situation fulfilled. So I didn't bring it up. I was like, okay, I can wait. And I got directed or transferred over to the right department this time. I was like, cool. Yeah. So I told the customer service representative what I wanted, what I needed, what the call was for. And it was like, okay. And as they were reading my account, I changed my account name. My account name wasn't just a regular account name. My account name wasn't just a number account either. It was a nickname. It was a nickname of one of my favorite teams. Or it was a nickname of my favorite team in football. Yeah, the real football. And it so happened to be this customer service representative was a rival of my favorite football team. And we had a little heart to heart, a little lighthearted banter. This person was able to pull the curtain back and let humans interact with humans, because this is a voice-to-voice call. This is a person-to-person call. Even though you're a customer service representative, you're still human. You're still a human being. I'm a human being too. And I took that opportunity to have a human being conversation with another human being. And I wasn't even worried about or concerned about what I was calling for. I was worried about and I was concerned about talking to this human being, and not necessarily banter, but just getting a little bit more insight, getting a little bit more detail, not because it's making conversation, even though it was making conversation. It was because I was truly interested in this person and what they were saying and everything. And that's why I asked questions. And I'm so happy that they answered the questions. I'm so happy that the information was going back and forth and sharing. I hope that this person didn't get in trouble. I hope that I come into customer service representatives that's just like her. And there was a previous one that was the best. And this was a few years back. I suggest you go back and review the historical documents with customer service representatives and me. I'll try to help you out and direct you in the right direction, but I can't read it for you. I can't do it for you. I can provide the water, but I can't drink it for you. I can only show you how to make it. You got to drink it yourself. And that's the purified, high quality H2O. And I'll just give you a little sample. The previous best customer service representative I came in contact to, it was like a regular human conversation. Asked me how I was doing, asked me about my day, basically just what you would normally do with a stranger that you are trying to make feel comfortable. But this wasn't like that. This was different, as in almost two old pals kicking back, relaxing, chatting it up, and being informed on the newness of things. I was like, oh yeah, that is my favorite team. How did you know about football? And then she told me how she knew about football and how her son got her into football, and now she's a football fan, supporter, and her team isn't my team. It's a rival of my team. But I didn't take an opportunity to bash. I didn't take the opportunity to make jokey jokes. I took the opportunity to get more insight and ask more questions. And I found out what her son actually got her for a present. And it was amazing. I'm not going to share it here because I don't kiss and tell. I'm not going to share it here because ain't enough time went by. I'm not going to share it here because I protect the guilty in the game, even though there's no guilt in here. It's just a saying, folks. It's just a saying. It is just a saying. And that conversation made me feel good. That conversation made me feel good about the call, good about the human-to-human contact, good about the personal ability. I think that's a word, and I think I'm using it right. If not, I'm pretty sure someone will let me know. Someone will let me know. And that reminded me of, yeah, it's convenient to do certain things, but there's nothing like actually dealing with someone, usually, hopefully face to face. If not, the next best thing is via some kind of communication where there's an opportunity to pull the curtain back. There's an opportunity to share. There's an opportunity to just relate as people. You don't have to agree or get along because that is not my team, but that wasn't what I was trying to do. And that wasn't what I wanted to do. I mean, I could have, but I found it more fulfilling and more interesting just to get more knowledge, get more intel, and genuinely be interested in something new and something different. And Reg, you know, I like the new that's still here. Hopefully, I like the new. I do. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at extra.vdgsports.com. That is extra.vdgsports.com. There's a YouTube as well. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. This episode is not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, all things in between. Basically, all things Vince. Once again, thank you. The peace out might be coming back. It may be, but not today. Peace. I'm out.